Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Madam Fatina and our fellow classmates. My name is Nur Sarahani binti Ashno.
My name is Wanan Shaira.
My name is Nur Fatina John.
My name is Nia Jona Fazana.
And we are from 2H.
So today we are going to discuss about situation 2, which is why teenagers are stressed out. What are the major factors of why teenagers are stressed out? So, in my opinion, major cause of stress to teenagers is family problems. Firstly, divorced parents especially always have never-ending conflict that will affect the student's emotional state. For example, if we saw our parents constantly argue, it will cause stress because we have to face them every day, and it will kind of affect your study or maybe a test because you cannot focus on doing that because you are distracted by the problems. In conclusion, stress will affect people in a mean way. Some may release their stress to the wrong person in a wrong way. This is very dangerous when one keeps their problems and stress without managing it. Stress will affect their performance in schools and the people around them. I strongly support my point on these matters.
Alright, for the second major cause of stress towards teenagers is school-related problems. Nowadays, teachers put a lot of pressure on their students to get straight A's and good grades. Therefore, this will cause a lot of stress towards teenagers. Like Sarah said in her conclusion, stress can affect people in so many ways. They could self-harm themselves or they could take it out on other people, and it is very dangerous. The rivalry among students who gets the highest grade can also cause stress towards teenagers. In a nutshell, school-related can be the major cause of stress among teenagers. I stand by with my opinion.
For my opinion, I think the major cause of stress among students nowadays is boy-girl relationship. Teenagers are always involved in relationship, especially the one that go to mixed gender school. To support my point, based on research, in their age, they tend to develop feeling to one another more compared to the adults. So because of that, they can't stay focused more on their studies because they will be more focused towards their partner. If they having a fight with their partner, it will also affect their study and focus. In a nutshell, teenagers that involved in a relationship will more likely to feel stress compared to the other teenagers. I stand my opinion that I gave just now, that the major cause of stress among teenagers is boy-girl relationship.
Sorry to interrupt. I think I'm very I am truly agree with Fatin's point because as a student myself, I have been dealing with stress because of my relationship. Thank you.
Thank you for support my point.
Okay, last, in my opinion, financial problem is a major cause of stress to teenagers. We can get everything free in this world, and we need to pay for what we want and for what we want to achieve. Same to this situation where teenagers having a lot of like stress in their mind. For example, I can give to university student where they need to think about their university fees. They need to think about their food, their expenses, and many more. So this can be more stressful to them to think about financial problem. And then they also need to finding a job where it can be very stressful because for me it is very hard for them to balance the time for work and for study. So in a nutshell, I am very absolutely agree that financial problem it can lead to stress. Yeah, can lead to stress.
So guys, what are your opinions about the very first of the list? I mean, what point which point is the major problem?
For me, I think the major cause of stress among students is family problem.
I could not agree more with Sarah's point.
I think my point is major cause stress to teenagers also financial problem.
So we have decided that the most major cause of stress to teenagers is family problems.
Because family is the most important people in our life. So if we have a problem with them, it will make us feel more stress.
And it is very important to have a very full of support family.
In addition to that, if we cannot express our feelings towards them because of problems that occurs, it will be very disappointing because we tend to seek their affection and
Love.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.